drop. Fellow Melton driver getting offloaded. And then I've got to untarp and unbungee, unstrap, and see what surprise is waiting for me. I think I've got exactly this right here, to be honest, because I just look at the shape of it. And again, I didn't peel the tarp all. It was such a nice tarp job and bungee job, and the straps were tight. I did not untarp it just to peek underneath, but I believe this is what I have, so let's find out. Well, I'm going back to the beach, this time in my truck. I-5 South, Irvine, Jeffrey Road. This is the Irvine capital of Orange County. Here's a Tesla exiting, white Tesla. White Tesla in front of me, another white Tesla in front of this car. Literally, you can't count to 5 white Tesla on the other side of this car. You can't count to 5 without seeing a Tesla in Orange County. That's just the law down here. So there's a Cybertruck, a Tesla in front of me, another Tesla there. 5 Teslas just passed on the other side of the freeway. We're coming up to Irvine Spectrum, my backyard. A Hive and Honey right there on top of the Marriott. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Here is the Irvine Spectrum shopping center. My storage unit's right down the street. My P.O. box in my old apartment. Mission Viejo High School off to the left. Home of the Diablos. Very strong football program for several decades. Coach Bob Johnson, back in the day. And coming up here we have exit 88, Oso Parkway. And the next exit is an exit I'm very familiar with because I lived off of it for 12 years. Crown Valley Parkway. Mission Viejo to Ladera Ranch. The shops in Mission Viejo right off the exit. So here we go, Crown Valley Parkway. The exit gets very congested because you've got the Kaleidoscope Mall, you've got the Shops in Mission Viejo Mall, and then you have the hospital right here where actually 2 of my kids were born. So shout out to 2 kids that were born at Mission Viejo Hospital. And this road, Crown Valley, leads down to Laguna Niguel and Dana Point, the beach, the Pacific Ocean. Spent a lot of time crossing this bridge right here going to and from Crown Valley Parkway. And next up is Avery, where the famous In-N-Out is. This is the most visited In-N-Out, I think, during a 12-year period that I've ever went to, down here on the Avery Parkway. Dana Point, quaint little town, Baby Beach, Doheny Beach, stuffed pizza, wonderful place. A few other great little foodie towns. There's a bunch of food places that I haven't tried yet that are on my maps, my to-do list. All right, Avenida Pico, which is my exit to the shipper. And I was just here at the outlets on July 4th for Cars and Coffee. So, just what a coincidence how the universe works sometimes. I wouldn't have ever thought I would have picked up a load in San Clemente. All right, I am at the shipper in San Clemente. They allowed overnight parking, which is perfect because it's in walking distance of some shopping plazas and some restaurants down the way, which I'm going to check out soon. A couple guys already came up to me, very nice and polite. Just let me know if I need anything. You can use the restroom inside. They have a gate code so you can kind of get in and out access. I could even PC if I wanted to, but that's okay. I can walk. I need to get my steps in because I am driving across country. 2 picks, 2 drops. From here I'll go to Adelanto, California, to Missouri, and then to Iowa. So about 2,081 miles is what they've got logged in. So that's like a Tuesday to Friday delivery situation. And I should get one more load over the weekend if I've got a full clock. So this should be a good run. Check up. All right, I'm walking out of the shipper's gated area where my truck is parked, heading down to get some food in beautiful San Clemente. You know, fun fact, they say this is arguably the world's best climate based on where it is on the, what is it, the equator, the parallel, and the whatever. Google it, San Clemente, because it averages more days around the year in the 70s with sunshine than any other place in the world. So hard to argue with that. And the beach is right down the street. South Orange County. It's like the French Riviera of the United States. So here's a 24-hour fitness here. So if you can't afford the premium gym experience in San Clemente, which is Lifetime Fitness. I've actually been to that location. Very exclusive. They had a huge pickleball tournament there. I think they have it every year, but it was super popular this past year when I attended. You're looking at like $300 a month for the gym membership versus $30 a month at 24-hour fitness. But I'm sure this one is very nice, right? Because it's San Clemente, right? Everything's nice in this area. This is right near Toluca. This is OC in a nutshell. A Tesla and like a lifted truck. Class A. Price gone up since the pandemic. Clico. Oh yeah, I get the OG Clico. Moe and Shandong, White Star. Yep, bag secured. Walking past the gym uphill with a cheesecake, just a cheesecake, is diabolical.
You know what Junior's is at? Yo, fam, Puffy just told us to go to the store in Brooklyn and bring him back a cheesecake and walk.
What? Oh my God. Yeah, the guilt, the shame. Walking back to my truck, guilt and shame free with cheesecake. That's gonna put me to sleep to get loaded at 0600. Sweet dreams. I'm gonna have a sweet dream. This one, just 2-piece. Got a 2-piece here in San Clemente. 1 strap each over the top, just avoiding the fixture in the middle and the light. And they're 1,000 pounds each, so plenty of securement. That's how they instructed me to do it. I got all this left to see what Adelanto gives me. Let's get down the road. Give me this sick-ass knife. Edson at Traffic's the man. He's been here 11 years. That is a dope, dope knife on the free ski. cover blew off my car. Not this one, this one. So I got to cover it back up. The car didn't suffer any damages at Newport Beach, July 4th. Why so serious? America's 250th birthday.
America's 250th.
Has been loading me up. I'm doing a split sleeper. He was first confused. He wasn't expecting me till tomorrow, but he was able to call corporate and confirm that it is today. He's like, I'm only one man. He actually did come and apologize. You know, everyone's got a different program going at work. People losing money betting on these teams in the World Cup. USA lost yesterday. Argentina came back in a crazy comeback today. But still America. Arizona, the Grand Canyon State. Good morning from the Loves here at Winslow, Arizona. This guy's mud flaps back here are good. I'll put those here. What is this? Oklahoma? Flatbed? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, a horse and a girl, but hey, I guess both vibes. Anyways, still heading down the road to my first drop in Missouri. I won't be there till tomorrow afternoon. Probably park up, be ready to offload Friday morning. And then, unless they can take it, Thursday would be ideal if the first drop can take Thursday. And I can drop early Friday to get a load for the weekend. So, check up soon. Up at the TA in Glen Rio, New Mexico. On my way to, I've got like 4 hours left to get me somewhere in Oklahoma. Maybe Clinton, Oklahoma. Can't quite make it to Hinton. I think I can make it to Elks City or Elks Grove, something like that. But there's also a Flying J somewhere around there. So yeah, let's see where we end up. Low's holding up nicely. Good morning from Eric, Ohio. Just got out the shower here at Love's. I've been looking in my side view mirror, and this has been flapping in the wind. Get your knife. Other than that, the load's holding up really nice. All the straps have not moved. Let's get down the road. Oh, good afternoon from the mothership, the Tulsa headquarters. I'm here to fuel up at the fuel station. Take a 30-minute break. I am 4 hours from my first drop, which is in Missouri. But it's scheduled for tomorrow morning, which is fine. Hopefully I can park it overnight. I'm about to call them. I'm also going to call the second drop in Iowa to see if they'll accept it, how late tomorrow afternoon they'll accept the load. Because I'd like to get another load for tomorrow, for the weekend. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the maintenance shop here. And I'm going to ask if they've got a 2023 Freightliner Cascadia headlight assembly driver's side, left side in stock, and if I could put a work order in, but at the same time, I don't want to be put on like a safety hold or a DOT hold if they can't like replace it till like tomorrow or something. But that wouldn't be all that bad, because if I had to just drop this trailer, let somebody else take it, that could potentially also get me a longer load for the weekend. So I'm trying to get these miles. So let me check in. All right, so yeah, just got the work order in. Fortunately, they're able to get me in soon. So what I'll do, instead of just taking a 30-minute break, I'm gonna do a 2-hour split sleeper. Hopefully that time will accommodate being able to hit the road here and still get to Constantine in time for the drop tomorrow. But I need to make those 2 calls. One to the first drop, when can they accept me and offload me? One to the second, when can they offload and accept me? And then one to my DM, just letting her know, hey, I'm here getting this headlight assembly fixed. Do I need to put in like a Mac 18 or something like that? So yeah, we're making progress. Look at all these good looking melting trucks. Look at all these flatbedders out here in Tulsa. You know what? I'm about to go inside the mothership right here. That's what I'm about to do. Let me show you what it's looking like in there. Check it out. I got my truck pulled into the bay, and now I'm about to walk through the luxury ski lodge, Melton headquarters. Check this out. That's pretty. We got a shop here. Oh, they're closed for the lunch hour, but speaking of lunch, they got lunch here. I can literally see them working on my truck from the gym. So while I get a pump, truck's getting replaced. I confirmed both deliveries tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Perfect. Everything is working out perfect right now. So as long as the headlight gets fixed here in the next couple hours, getting down the road. So what I usually do when I don't have a gym is I'll just get one of my tarps. They're about 90, 100 pounds. And I just lift them up. And I just do squats. Usually when it's hot and humid out there, get a good sweat. Said no one ever. The Melton employee. Melton paying good. You got Beamers out here. And my truck still got the hood up. Getting fuel here at the Tulsa Terminal Fuel Island is like kind of hacking the mainframe, because you know you got to put the letters and the numbers, and you got to do the shift keys and all that. But hey, got the free truck wash coming up next, and we hitting the road to the TA in Norman, Missouri, something like that. It's like 10 minutes from the first drop in the morning. We're gonna get some rest, maybe even some pizza tonight. Check out. Oh yeah. So fresh and so clean. Let's get out on the road. The Hard Rock. Welcome to Miami. Here in Norman, Missouri. Should be home for the night. Hopefully there's a parking spot. It looks kind of tight. So, parked up over here. Cattle haulers. The lady here at the TA suggested that there's no cattle sale today. So they're not going to bother me over here tonight. This TA is full. It's got a damn Sparrow in it and a little home-style country Miss J's Cafe. So, and it's 7 o'clock. So, with such a small lot, yeah, this thing is packed up. When I was coming up to the counter to pay, because I couldn't pay online, the guy right in front of me was like, oh, he's paying for the last spot. So the good news is I'm still the equivalent walking distance of a spot, and it's free. So, and I get pizza. And I'm 10 minutes from the first drop. And it's in 12 hours, which means I get a full 10 hour, which, I mean, I was gonna take a 10 hour anyways, but I get 11 and a half hours of a break. So check out. Sparrows, pizza, a couple slices, pepperoni and sausage secured. And this should put me to sleep. Thursday night. No more soccer tonight. Just get to chill. I'm gonna edit some videos for y'all, all right? Are y'all enjoying the entertainment? Hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Hit the share button. All right, let me know what kind of content y'all like to see from these flatbedders out here featuring side quests. All right, y'all. All right, I made it to the second drop. The first one was just the 2 pallets, so they didn't even, I didn't even have time to pull out the camera by the time I got those 2 pallets off. But now I got 23 bundles, and hopefully get a pre-assigned because it is a 2:45 in the afternoon here in the Midwest. So hopefully there's something nearby I'm able to pick up, or there's a pre-loaded trailer at a yard nearby, because I do not want to sit all weekend. So let's see what's cooking. Last one. Headband LeBron has entered the chat. Man, it is humid AF out here. Pulling out of the second drop, and like clockwork, I got my pre-assigned. I'm heading for the border. Laredo, Texas. Our Laredo terminal, it'll be my first time there. And looks like this is a no tarp load. And that is the sound of music, that is the sound of money when those alerts start coming in. Let's get to the shipper, which is about 2 hours away here in Iowa. Check out.